Hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you the house that we just purchased. I've had a lot of interest from our family and friends to see it, and so I wanted to record it, especially before we start tearing too far into it for our own records. This house was built in approximately 1898. Well, that's when it came on the tax record, so probably a couple of years prior. It has gorgeous 14-foot ceilings. It has just beautiful detail everywhere. And it's just such a unique house. We searched for a home for 2.5 years and came up empty after living in our camper this entire time. And our jaw hit the floor when we came into this house. It's just gorgeous. Every single bit of it is gorgeous. And you can tell we've already started tearing out the laminate of this room. The floor was all rotted with moisture underneath the laminate, so we had to tear that out. We're coming in here to the bath that's attached to this room, and you can tell it's in pretty rough shape. It hadn't been used in a lot of years. I would assume it's got crack in the tile, the toilet's not attached. There's old cast iron plumbing under the bathroom, so we will have to completely gut this bathroom in order for them to repair the plumbing and for us to move forward with the renovation of this bathroom. This is our second bedroom. Still got the cool ceilings. We already tore out the carpet in this bedroom, and we found the wood floor, so we're excited about that. I honestly don't even care what shape, if the floor is even perfect after we sand it, because I think it just adds character to the house. So I'm excited to sand it and see what we're left with. Up here you can see the vent that was used for the attic fan, and the attic fan is still in the attic. So I'll show a video of that eventually. This will be the master bedroom, and you can see it's still the 14-foot ceilings. We'll come over here to the master bathroom. And that fireplace, we're gonna have to repair that a little bit. It might not be able to have the gas hooked up to it, but we're excited. So this is our master bathroom, and it's on a built-up floor, so we think the floor could be rot under it, so that's why they built it up. But we'll find out when we tear into it. We've got to renovate this bathroom anyway, so the mystery will be solved soon enough. This shower will be redone eventually, but it works for now. So we will go back out here, and I don't know if you can see that big dark spot of wood in the middle of the room, but that wood looks almost untouched, like it was covered with a rug for many years. And you're looking at the living room. We've already torn out the laminate in there. Some of the spots are pretty rough on the floor. Not really worried about it. It'll give it character. This is the dining room, my favorite room of the house. I know that lots and lots of dinner parties were had here, and I just think of all the different wardrobes that people wore through the years, all the different decades, people looking out the window, having their conversations. I just think it's so fascinating. Now, this is the kitchen. I don't know if you noticed that double blade fan. It does not work right now, but I have Google image searched it, and I'm kind of excited to see if we can get it working again, because it looks pretty old. So the living room, you can see it looks like siding on the walls, so it looks like this was once a porch that they closed in. The ceilings on this room is about 9 foot tall. I'm taking you back into the kitchen because I couldn't find the light switch. I just love this kitchen. It's got so much potential, and I really hope I can do it justice. It has the original hardware and the low countertops, so we'll definitely be bringing the counters up and add new cabinetry, but I am hoping I can find some replica hardware because I think it's really neat. I just stare at this kitchen and ideas come racing into my mind, so I hope I can do everything that I have in my mind. Over here is the laundry room, and I'm so excited to have a laundry room again. You have no idea what it's like to have to do laundry in a laundromat for 2.5 years. Maybe you do know what it's like, and you will sympathize with me because it is rough. So I was so excited to clean up the washer and dryers that the gracious homeowners left for us so that I could start doing laundry at home again. And out here, you can kind of get a little view of our yard. This is on the side porch. It's 0.88 of an acre, but it feels much larger because they built the house pretty close to the road, which is great. And we will definitely have to tear down this porch and rebuild, probably just some stairs coming off of this door. And I don't think I mentioned before, but I think the laundry room was an add-on as well. It has the siding on the walls too. And let's see, we're gonna go over here to the stairwell that leads to the attic access. I've been having a little difficulty getting the lights to work up here. So if they don't work for some reason, I will do a separate video. And it looks like I can't get them to work. So apologies for the darkness. I will just re-record another video to where you can see there's a little room that's built in between the attic and above the home. So I don't really know what it was used for, but it's all closed in and everything, so you can pull the attic from there. And this is our son's bedroom, and it's got the tall ceilings as well. He actually gets 2 closets, which is great because not all the rooms have much closet space or any at all, which is not uncommon for these older homes, which their bedrooms are big enough that we're gonna have plenty of space to put furniture. So it doesn't bother me. Like I said, nothing bothers me at this point because we haven't had closets in our camper, so we're prepared for anything. And that's how some of you might be wondering, how do they live like this with all of the blow-up furniture and fold-up furniture? Well, it's because we've been living in a 43-foot fifth wheel with 5 people for the past 2.5 years, so we're excited to live in just about anything. And this is our back porch. It is going to also be torn down, and we're going to lower it down because it is raised, and we want to bring it back down to ground level. But just a little back view of the house. We'll go back inside. The girls are basically sharing this living room right now till we can finish their room, so it's like they have dorm rooms right now. We didn't plan on living here either. We were going to stay in our fifth wheel until we renovated, but we got a little spoiled to the space, and it was a little bit hard to go back into that fifth wheel after that, so we'll make whatever situation we have right here work, because it is really convenient to be a minute or two from their school and their sporting events and the grocery store. And we've been living about 20 minutes out of town, so this is just a treat for us to not have to drive so far away. You can see the porch, the closed-in porch here with glass. We've recently seen a picture from the 1900s of the house, and it was a screened-in porch once before, so I'll share that picture with you guys later. But I just think it's really neat to see that this house in a history book, and to know that it's still standing here. And granted, through the years, people that have owned it have added different things to it, because it is pier and beam, and you can see it's like a Lego set. They've just added on through the years. But that's the beauty of it, and that's what we love about it. And that's why I'm going to dig into the history I want to know what all this house has seen and what all it's been through. But you can see it's very long on the sides. From the front, it doesn't look as big, but it's a little over 3,000 square feet, which is great for our Loud family. And that's something we search for, but in this housing market, we came up empty-handed time and time again. There was a 2-car garage there. They closed in one half of it. We're gonna have to do some work to that, one of the walls. There's a little shed and a water well, which my husband just built a cover for to make it safe, because it was just open. It does need a new pump, but it's about a 12-foot water well. You can see that you can even go past these gates, and this is still our backyard. So our kids will have a great place to play. There's some vintage playground equipment back here. I would love to make it operable again, but I don't know. We will just have to see, because it is missing one of the little bicycles, and there's one laying on the ground. So hopefully if we can find a little piece to it, we can make it work again. Here's the back view of the house. You can see the raised porch like I mentioned before. We're going to drop that back down to ground level, tear out all these fences, all the random shrubs and junk that's just kind of impeding the view of the backyard, and to where we can make it more open. I'll take you up here and let you see kind of some of the street view and the neighborhood. There's a lot of other historic homes on this street, as you can see by the one in front of us that we just adore. It's nice to walk out and be able to see that every day. We are within walking distance to the downtown square. They have little shops there. We could walk to the Christmas parade. We could walk to the Halloween events at the square. So it's just really neat after we've lived so far out of town for so long, just to kind of feel a part of the community again. And this town has been so great to us. Everybody's been so welcoming, so we're so excited to be here. Now I'm going to take you back inside, and we'll try to get that bathroom that we weren't able to go into before somebody else was in. I've got to get a good video of it for my own records, because I feel like we got so anxious tearing out the flooring that we didn't even get a good walkthrough video before. So I definitely wanted to do this before we get too far into it. This bathroom's in pretty great shape. You can tell that somebody has definitely redone it through the years. And that bathtub is long enough to fit my 6'3" husband in it, which is great, so we'll keep that. But it's got really great wood and everything in this bathroom. Lots of original cabinetry. We'll keep that and really just try to salvage anything we can. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel, and I will post some more updates soon.